Last week, OnePlus finally released its latest flagship to the global market, the OnePlus 10 Pro. And while it is by no means a bad device, we found the OnePlus 10 Pro to be a little underwhelming. Don't get me wrong, the phone has some upsides. It's got a nice LTPO AMOLED display that is easy to view in bright sunlight. It's got a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor for seamless everyday use and decent battery life. But for a company who claims to never settle, it's surprising to see just how much OnePlus was willing to cut corners with its latest flagship. I'm Harley Moranin with Android Authority, and in this video we are going to explore why you may not want to settle for the OnePlus 10 Pro, and go over some alternative devices at a similar price. When it comes to design, the OnePlus 10 Pro features Gorilla Glass Victus on the front, but then uses the less expensive and less durable Gorilla Glass 5 for the back. Meanwhile, the similarly priced Google Pixel 6 Pro features Gorilla Glass Victus for the front and back. A cheaper option, the Samsung Galaxy S22, even uses more durable glass, featuring Gorilla Glass Victus Plus for the front and back. Both phones also come with an IP68 rating for added durability, which is something that the OnePlus 10 Pro also lacks. Unfortunately, the OnePlus 10 Pro also cuts corners when it comes to connectivity. The phone doesn't support Wi-Fi 6E, ultra-wideband, or millimeter wave 5G in the US, meaning that this phone may not be a good purchase in the long term, especially for those who are looking for a device that is more future-proof. The software experience with the OnePlus 10 Pro is also quite hit or miss. The phone ships with the Android 12-based Oxygen OS 12.1, which uses the same underlying code as Oppo's Color OS. Thankfully, there is no bloatware installed, and the revamped work-life balance mode seems to do a good job in hiding notification spam from apps. However, using Oxygen OS 12.1 is far from seamless. Long-standing bugs like missing notifications are still a problem, and little things like font size discrepancies between the Gallery app and the rest of the interface just taint the overall user experience. Nowadays, Oxygen OS just seems like a far cry from the Android skin everyone came to love from OnePlus back in the day. Other compromises with the OnePlus 10 Pro include a smaller ultra-wide camera sensor, poor camera performance in low light, the lack of 80-watt fast wired charging for North American customers, and only 3 years of OS updates. On its own, the OnePlus 10 Pro is objectively a fine device, and its $899 price tag makes the device relatively affordable. But here's the thing, the OnePlus 10 Pro is not the only flagship at this price point, and there are several alternatives you might want to consider. The Google Pixel 6 Pro is probably one of the most obvious competitors to the OnePlus 10 Pro. And while it may not have the fastest processor or the fastest charging speeds on the market, the Pixel 6 Pro makes up for its shortcomings with a beautiful design, excellent camera system, and long-term update pledge, making it a good value for $899 US. And if you want to save some cash, the vanilla Pixel 6 is available for $300 less, and comes with many of the same features as the Pro variant. The Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus is another great alternative, if you're willing to spend an extra $100 over the OnePlus 10 Pro. Now sure, it may not have all the trimmings of the S22 Ultra, such as S Pen support. However, the S22 Plus makes up for the omissions from the OnePlus 10 Pro, sporting a more robust camera setup, an IP68 rating, ultra-wideband, and millimeter wave 5G support. Now, if you're a die-hard OnePlus fan in need of an upgrade, you may want to consider saving your cash and just go with the OnePlus 9 Pro, which is available for $100 less than the 10 Pro. Now sure, it may have a smaller battery and last-gen processor, however, it still holds up quite well in 2022. The OnePlus 9 Pro also features a similar camera system to this year's flagship, and we even think that the ultra-wide camera of the 9 Pro outperforms the ultra-wide shooter on the 10 Pro. We're at a point where smartphones have become so advanced and feature-packed that most consumers don't notice every phone that comes out. But when a company cuts corners with what they claim is their latest and greatest flagship, they begin to fall behind the pack. And when that happens, people start to notice, and not in a good way. And it's really hard to see OnePlus be in this position. Remember, this was the same company that was known for creating flagship-killing devices at an affordable price. And it was this business model that lifted the company to its prime. But with the OnePlus 10 Pro's lack of attention to detail, the phone just seems like a continuation of the company's fall from grace. Now, I keep saying this, but I'm gonna say it again. The OnePlus 10 Pro really isn't bad. But with all the shortcuts OnePlus used to drive the price down, it's really hard to recommend this phone, especially compared to offerings from Google and Samsung. But I'm curious, what do you think about the OnePlus 10 Pro? Do you love it or do you hate it? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with when we upload next. And if you want to read our full reviews or just want to read more about smartphone content, then make sure to visit our website at androidauthority.com. I'm Harley Moranin, and I'll see you in the next video.